Good day, my name is Kitty, and I'm a villain life coach. If you don't know me, I am kind of known for traumatizing the men who bother me. And I got tagged to Beetlejuice cryptic quota in this one. Been a long time. Let's go. Now go watch OP's video for all the context as always, and to see some of the other killer moves she busts out. It's honestly really impressive. This cat can't dance, so I can't quite get in the same vein, but I call this particular method the Serbian dancing lady method, because the whole concept is that it is very strange and off-putting for predatory men to see somebody dancing and cutting a rug as they make their way downtown, dancing fast, faces past, and they're dubious placely bound. I don't know where they're going, but they sure are jazzing on their way, and it throws them off. When it comes to what criminals generally look for, and understand that criminal psychology is a guideline, it is not a rule book. Of course, you will get your ones that want to go after somebody because they're looking like they're dancing and being weird. However, it is less likely. They're more likely going to go after someone who is showing signs of being shy, reserved, and not willing to make a scene. And that is kind of the most important part here, is the unwillingness to make a scene and call attention to yourself, which is something that predatory people in particular very much hone in on very quickly. So yes, when you are just jazzing and dancing all over the place, it looks like a scene maker. And I don't know what's going on in that person's head to make them feel so confident in this moment that they are just busting a move. But I don't really know if that's going to be the option for the evening. Looks like too much trouble. Looks like it will be a problem. Not going to engage. Simple things like, again, we've talked about before, even holding something like a large heavy metal water bottle or swinging around a lanyard can be a huge deterrent, because it is something that even briefly could make a problem for them. And they are looking for quick, effective, and mostly just opportunistic moments. And so again, you dancing, you being willing to make a scene. Also, I'm just going to throw it out there, in this one's case in particular, very good dancing. I mean, that person is agile. That person knows how to move their body. Too much of a problem. Not worth the fight. Gonna probably fight. Don't want to deal with it. Only reason that somebody might choose otherwise is the idea of like, well, this person is dancing and flopping all over the place, so maybe they're inebriated, maybe they're on drugs. Although a lot of times that also can be a huge deterrent, because if the drug is something of a stimulant, that is messy fighter, potential biter. Not on the menu. Well, on the menu, but definitely not the just default course that these types of men tend to go for. I have mentioned this time and time again, but the best defense is a deterrent. The choice to not even engage in the first place is one of the best defenses and defensive strategies you can enact, and these types of deterrents come back to showing off the things that those psychologies do not like to engage with most of the time. And so again, making a scene, cutting a move, big deterrent. And you don't have to be going all out with it. I've talked before about doing simple ballpoint change turns, doing quick spins. Instead of looking behind me multiple times if I feel like I'm getting followed, I try to do it either more subtly using things like reflective surfaces in nearby buildings and windows, or by full on just doing like a fun little spin just to look around and see somebody. And then I start spinning more and more and more. And I notice that people who are behind me don't like when I spin and look at them. They look very surprised. Very jarred, they look. Which is exactly why I do it. So yes, Serbian dancing lady method is 100% villain approved. Stay evil out there.